Hello and welcome to Chessington World of Adventures Resort. This is the Safari Lodge located on site, and this is a standard room. So the standard rooms come in a couple of different types. I think they do like twin beds and whatnot, but this one has the king bed and then has the double bunk beds for kids. So they do say that you can fit 5 in here, but I think it's 1, 2 in the bed, 3, 4 in the bunk beds, and then kind of a travel cot out there somewhere. The first thing I've got to say actually is that I'm surprised how much room there is, albeit the kids area is kind of in the main room with everything else, whereas some of the other hotels like the CBeebies Land Hotel and the Legoland Windsor Hotel, they have like a separate section down here, which I do prefer because it means that the kids are then separated, so you just have a bit more privacy in there. But to be honest, given that they're there, it doesn't seem too bad. I mean, we'll see what the night holds in store, but let's start and have a little look around. So, as with pretty much every hotel, you get some kind of storage space here for cases. There's no wardrobe in here, so you've just got your coat hangers and whatever for coats. Tea and coffee here, so you get 4 cups, tea, coffee, milk, blah, 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 blah. And then there's some, I quite like that leather strap detail. It's like a very explorer-y kind of thing, but some drawers there if you can ever be bothered to unpack your case kind of one night. I never can, but that's just me. And into the bathroom, which, hello there, is kind of as you'd expect for this. One thing that did surprise me was that it actually seemed to have a shower, not a bath with a shower on it. I think I would have preferred a bath just purely from the perspective that if you've got like a really, really small one, you might want them in the bath to get rid of all the grubbiness and everything rather than a shower. That's really nitpicking. But then if we're talking of nitpicking, there's a tiny sign here that tells me how to use the bath mat. And I don't know if you can quite see that, but it basically says, step 1, partially fill the bath with water. I'm going to struggle with that, I think. But again, nitpicking. Obviously, toilet. I always have a look at this just because kids, but if you look in, there is no extra seats for sort of really small ones to help them go. They have them in the park, but not in the hotel. I think they've missed a bit of a trick there. And then there are 2 toilet rolls for when your poo situation is just so bad, 1 roll isn't enough. And some kind of faded plastic cups. I have smelt these things. There seems to be a different one for each bit. So there's a green one for the hand wash, then there's a blue one for the shower gel, and like an orangey one for the shampoo. And do you know what? They actually all smell amazing. Really happy with the smell of this hotel. The bed seems as comfy as you'd kind of expect from this sort of hotel. Nothing crazy. It's just kind of a medium spring on it. And obviously what annoys me, again, and it really upsets me in hotels when they do this, that there is no power socket on either side of the bed. They've got light switches, yes, that's great. Nothing to charge your phone. The only thing down here is some really old-fashioned and loose-fitting socket for the phone. Oh, come on, man. So the problem is you're lying in bed and the nearest socket is either down there, so you can have the cable strung across there and people can trip over going to the toilet, or they can be over there near your kids, so when your phone buzzes, it wakes your kids up. Good job. However, I did notice that there is an actual fridge. Amazing. Now, it wasn't turned on when I came in, which is a bit annoying, but I have turned it on since I've been in the room about 15 minutes or so, and it's pretty cold in there. I've turned it up to the max coldness, so I think that this could be a first for an actual fridge that's cold. I mean, bearing in mind, the name even says sub-cold, so it's better than cold. We shall see. Little bin. I do like the fact that they've got chairs. But enough chairs for like most people, so you can have a couple of people sat on the bed, do there, and you get a nice little table with it as well. I think that will come in handy for something that I'll mention in a moment, but you then have the hairdryer, so, and also, at least they've got USB sockets and plugs as well. So there are plenty of places to charge, just not next to the bed, which is a little bit annoying. So you do have to pay extra for a reserve room. We didn't, because this was just a quick, cheap trip. And speaking of cheap, I mean, that doesn't look great. I do like the fact that they've put that kind of green stuff on, and it looks quite nice from a distance. But then when you have a look why they've done it, your view is not quite as super as you might want. You've got the bins and solar panels. I mean, yeah, I didn't book this for the view, but just something to be aware that if you are expecting kind of a Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge view, you're going to have to pay for it pretty much. The kids' bunk beds look really cool. Also, they've got a little Freddo on the pillow. Do you know what? That makes me sad because I don't. There's no Freddo for my pillow. Now I'm in luck because we brought some Freddos with us, so I'm going to have a Freddo. But I love the little touch where that's the sort of thing that you want. They're the things that you're going to remember. Thumbs up for that. There is a random piece of art that's kind of, I assume, put here before the bed was in, but it's kind of a bit loose, and I can guarantee that's going to get pulled around by my 3-year-old in the night. Oh, yes, I mentioned the table. So, I have seen quite a few people, when I brought the luggage up, quite a few people waiting around reception, and they're actually waiting for Deliveroo or Uber Eats or Just Eat. Take your pick. But basically, they're getting food delivered. So if you want to do a food delivery, it's brilliant. You've got enough seats around a little table, get some Pizza Hut, whatever, you'll be sorted. So the issue is, hand on my heart, wasn't me. I didn't book it. I never book anything because the wife does it all because she is like absolutely awesome 99.9% of the time. And however, this is the point one where it didn't quite go to plan because she'd booked the restaurant in the hotel for tomorrow night. And we can't get in tonight. So what they said was, we can go and sit by the bar, order the food. Apparently the food's the same. So we did that, sat down, ordered, paid for it, and something came up on my credit card app that said, Aramac food. Gutted. And yeah, it was pretty standard Aramac affair. It's just frozen, mass-produced stuff, which I don't mind in itself, but the fact that you're paying £20 for a burger that looks like it's come out of Wetherspoons, it's not good. So I can completely see why, and do you know what I would say? Go on your food delivery app, get it delivered here. It'll be cheaper, it'll be nicer, so do that, and as we've seen, you've got space to eat it just there. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the room. I think it looks pretty good. There's a few little areas where you just think, it needs a bit of some love. You know, there's like dents on the wall. There's a random bit here with just some screw holes and roll plugs plugged in with nothing on it. But, you know, apart from that, I mean, I'm nitpicking really. Apart from the bit in the window, it's pretty good. I quite like this mirror, actually. Just be aware, it is a kind of Merlin hotel, so you're not going to get the best in the world, but then you're not paying a stupid price for it. So I think overall, pretty good so far. I think the downstairs of the hotel looks absolutely fantastic. It smells great down there. Just really, the only thing that's let it down so far is the food. And the view out of there, but you know, you can't have everything in life. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy these kind of room reviews, just have a look. I've got a load more on the channel. There's some more coming out, so make sure you hit like because it really helps me out, and press subscribe, and I might throw you some sort of bribe or something. It's not really, but that's what it is. But Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you out there.